Hi, today we're going to go over how to edit the list. And in your zip file, here's the original zip file, you're going to see the PDF, which has all the original images, and you're going to see another PDF called Font Info in case you would like to download all of the fonts that I have used. There are links there on where to purchase them. And then here is your InDesign file, which does not have images, and that's because I cannot resell them. But you probably want to update this with your own images as well. You can ignore this. I created this file, so obviously I have this. It just can't find the bold iteration of that font. But if I go over here to the type tool and do the drop-down list, you'll see that I do, in fact, have Shania script. All right, let's first talk about the layout. If you go to Window and you go to Workspace and Typography, this workspace on your right should appear. If you don't want to look at all of that, you can make sure you go to Window and Pages, and that will show you the master pages on top and the actual pages on the bottom. Now, in order to figure out if a master page has been applied, you can scroll over the letter or number that appears here, and you'll see which master page has been applied, and 2 has been applied, and that corresponds to 2 up here. And I've labeled all of these master pages, and they are in order of how they appear in the file. And the reason for that is in case you would like to have a longer list than the one I've provided here. I'm going to show you how to change text, and I'm not going to change the master page because I would like to keep the master page intact in case I would like to use this layout again, and instead I'm going to change the actual page. Now you'll notice I cannot make any changes, and that's because the master page has all of the master page items locked. To unlock those, you can simply right click on that document and select override all master page items. Another way to get to this menu is to go here to the Pages menu, to these 4 lines, and click here, and it will bring up that same menu, Override All Master. It does a quick blink. You may not even notice, and you'll see now I can make changes. So I will say instead something like, want to learn more, want to learn more about visual branding. And I'm typing, but you cannot see it, and that's because my text box is too small. So we'll go ahead and make this a little bigger, and you can see the rest of the text. But I want this to be smaller, so I'm going to select this text by going back to the type tool, putting my cursor in there, and just saying Control A. I can go over here, and I can change this now to, let's say, 50. And I'm going to go to the selection tool, and I'm going to move this back up because it's just a little too big. Now, this text down here, same thing, it works the same way. I'm going to click the type tool, and I can make any changes I want to down here. But let's say I don't want bullets, and instead I want to number this list. So 1, you can turn off bullets by simply just going over here to the top right and toggling this on and off. And I can change it to a numbered list by toggling this on and off as well. So we'll leave it a numbered list. Next, let's talk about how to place a visual here. So before there was an actual visual, so you are going to make sure the selection tool is highlighted and nothing else is highlighted. So right now it would put that object or image I select into this box, and we don't want that. I just want to simply put the object wherever I want. I'm not sure what size it's going to be, so I will click up here in this space to make sure nothing is selected. I will go to File, Place, and let's say I'm going to choose the mock-up of page 1, which I think you guys are all familiar with. It's page 1 of the original document. And I'm going to move it over here just to center it a little. And there we go. Hope you found this helpful. Make sure to sign up for my free 5-day InDesign Quick Start. It is a mini course delivered via email every day. All right,